What's good? We back with the Boxing Link and more. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Back with that good boxing talk. And Deontay Wilder, Luis Ortiz averaged 1.34 million viewers. They peaked at they averaged like 1.12 million viewers. So it definitely was a success on Showtime's end. But when you talk about the great numbers that HBO used to do in their heyday, 1 million was a huge disappointment. They used to do 2, 3, 4, 5 million on a regular basis. When you talk about HBO boxing, at its peak and at its finest, you know what I'm saying? Showtime would never do that. Deontay Wilder had the highest rated fight with Bermane Stiverne, I think last year. Then he tops again with 1.34 million. Good job, but at the end of the day, they dropped the ball on this, man. I got a different perspective than probably people. I haven't heard a lot of people, I haven't listened to a lot of people's videos on it, and a lot of people looking at it as a huge success. But in my opinion, they dropped the ball on this. Premier Boxing Champion. This fight should have been on regular NBC, regular CBS, regular Fox or something like that. You know what I'm saying? This definitely would have done like 5, 6 million. Well, I would say 4 or 5 million views on regular network television, and that's how you expand Deontay Wilder's brand to the public. Not having them fight on a limited subscriber premium channel like Showtime. If you're gonna do that, you got to be HBO. And at the end of the day, they really hurting Wilder's value by having them staying on Showtime. Get this champion on regular TV and let people know that they have a real heavyweight champion caliber fighter. This ain't Holyfield, Bo, or Tyson, or Lennox Lewis, but this is the next best thing. And I think people need to see Deontay Wilder, and people starting to take notice. But regular TV, it definitely would have put him over the top. Definitely would have got him way more notoriety than what he got for this fight. And I didn't like the idea with him fighting on Showtime. I really hated the idea. It limits. It's a very limited platform. Nobody got Showtime. Even though Showtime shows is creeping up on HBO shows. With the Game of Thrones coming to an end, they got Billions, Trade, The Shy. They coming. Ray Donovan, all the good shows they got or had over there. They coming, but at the end of the day, it's still second rate to HBO's number one. And why would you? I understand that Al Heyman doesn't. He can't put every fight on regular CBS. He can't put every fight on NBC, Fox, stuff of that nature. But fights of this caliber that had a crowd that actually showed up bigger than what I expected. It was just terrible by them not having this guy finding regular network television that wants to promote Deontay Wilder. But then again, it was good numbers for Showtime. I just think in my mind it could have been a whole lot better in my opinion. I got a lot of respect for Deontay Wilder, a lot of respect for Showtime, Al Heyman, Steven Espinoza. But shit, man, it ain't nothing they can do to bring more subscribers to Showtime. It can't nothing they can do. Most people don't subscribe to HBO for boxing. They might show them the movie of the week or the movie of the month, and then people carry on. From the movie on to boxing. They stay and stick around and watch boxing. That's how most of the people, view boxing on HBO. They carry on from another television show or another movie, and they carry on to boxing. Now, way back when, yeah, people were subscribing to HBO for boxing. That's when boxing was hot. That's when we had them big gray Comcast boxes with the black little strip on there for the censor. That's when people was really checking for boxing. That's when HBO was a hot hub, and that's when heavyweights ran. HBO ran supreme. That's when we had Roy Jones fighting on there. At one point, it was flames. But Showtime will never be that. And you have to understand that. Everything short of Floyd Mayweather coming back fighting on regular Showtime network television, other than that, ain't nothing gonna blow Showtime out the water. They never do 3 million views on Showtime. They never do the 3, 4, 5 million views that HBO used to do, way back in the day. HBO may never do that again as well with the limited promoters that they're working with that had limited rosters. But it is what it is, man. Wilder did good numbers. If that was on HBO, shit, that motherfucker might have did 2 or 3 million views for real. But like I said, the bad thing about Premier Boxing Champion is they is a partner with Showtime, and Showtime just don't have the clout and the strength to have the platform of an ESPN, NBC, Fox, You know, whatever it may be. Or even the power, they don't have the power of HBO. You know, and it is what it is on that end. Deontay is a wonderful, wonderful fighter. Shout out to him and Ortiz. They put on the classic. We ain't had the heavyweight classic in the U.S. in quite some time. And, you know, he definitely countered what Anthony Joshua did with Vladimir Klitschko. And like I said, in my opinion, I thought the Wilder fight was more meaningful and was a better, you know, overall win for Wilder than Joshua. But that's my opinion, and a lot of people just don't like Wilder. Like I said, don't jump on the bandwagon. Now, if you've been hating on Wilder, keep hating on him. Continue to hate on him. You know, Boxing Wave said, there's no way Ortiz is going to destroy Wilder. I looked, and I didn't even see that video no more on this page. I don't know. Maybe I didn't look deep enough. But at the end of the day, people let emotions, you know, get into their way of talking about who's going to win the fight. And, you know, Boxing Wave, you know, I didn't even listen to his rebuttal. You know, he just sounded like a big, you know, Wilder hater. I got a lot of respect for the dude. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. TBC. We out.